All right, boys and girls, welcome back. This is day 4 of our spelling words for Eye of the Storm. And this week we have been talking about Latin roots. And we have been focusing on 3 fabulous, wonderful new Latin roots. Can you tell me what they are? Let's see what you remember. Let me hear you. Oh, did you say script? Yes. Did you say what? Struck? Mm-hmm. And did you say scribe? Yes. Oh, fabulous. I knew you were paying attention this week. Good job. All right, so we are going to go through these because your spelling test is tomorrow. And I know you're prepared and I know you're ready. So let's take a look at our words again. Destruction. There's our root struck. There is describe, construct, scribble, inscription, scribe, manuscript, structure, instruction, and description. All right. So we have been talking about these 3 Latin roots here. And we've also been throwing in or adding to and taking apart different prefixes and suffixes so that we can decode our words much better, so that we know and understand the meanings, and we understand what we can do when we get to a word that we are not familiar with. We can look at a prefix and say, hey, I recognize that, and we can get to a suffix and we can say, oh, I know what that means. So if I know what the different parts of a word mean, then I can pull what I know to understand what I'm reading. So it all fits together. Comprehension, vocabulary, spelling, all of it fit together like a puzzle. So we are going to move on. And the last root that we were talking about was our script. And remember I told you that scribe and script both meant to write. So we were going to have to look at the beginning and the end of some of these spelling words this week in order to find out maybe what the meaning of the word meant, because script and scribe meant the same thing. So let's look at inscription. And you may be familiar with this word. You may have something special to you that has an inscription on it. Okay, so let's take a look at inscription. And I'm going to let you grab a piece of paper and a pencil. And I'm going to let you do this one with me just to give you a little bit of practice. I know you're ready. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So I want you to go ahead and write down that root that you see in the word inscription. Very good. Did you write down script? Fabulous. And did you know and remember that script meant to write? Very good. And did you also see that, again, here we have that ION. It keeps popping up this week, and it means from or down. So I know that I can put together this meaning that it's something as words or letters that may be inscribed or written down. All right, very good. I'm so proud of you. Let's take a look at our last word, manuscript. And I had to break down this one as well, but this one had a little bit different meaning. When I came across it, I pulled out what I knew. So my word is manuscript, and my root word again was what, ladies and gentlemen? Very good. It was script. Very good. But then I had to look at this and I thought, that word man looks familiar. And I was like, well, let me look it up. I think manu. I'm going to see what I know. So I looked up manu, and it says meaning hand. All right, well, what do I do with my hand? I write with it. So I knew if I put manu with my script, I knew that it was something that was written by hand. So something has to be a book or an article or document, something that has to be written by hand. So I took the beginning, I took my root, and I put it together. And so I was able to make that connection, and I was like, oh, there you go. I have a new meaning added to my knowledge. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's going to wrap up week 4. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope you enjoyed the words this week. I want you to study hard, and I want you to do good on your test tomorrow. And I will see you next week, well, maybe in a week or so, for our next group and our next set of spelling words. Bye-bye for now.